Hello, Brad Young with Chronotex USA. We built a mock-up of a door jamb. We're finding a lot of hits, a lot of interest regarding undercutting the door jamb. And I've got a few tools I want to show you here. You're going to have one of two choices, either a hand saw like this door jamb saw, or an oscillating blade tool, commonly known as brand name Dremel. There are many different manufacturers. You want to chisel to clear any debris out from underneath. And where we're going to try and cut back to, and you can see from our mock-up here, is this sill plate. That's the 2x4 that's attached to the subfloor, and then the studs are attached to it. We're going to cut through this casing, through the drywall, so the floor can have its expansion gap between this sill plate. Hi, we're going to undercut a door casing now, and first we're going to show you how to do that with a handsaw. One of the important tips that I like to give, a lot of people are confused and they'll put the underlayment and then they'll put the plank down to mark the thickness on the casing. What they don't compensate for is the thickness of this blade is about the thickness of the underlayment. So to make sure we're vertically tight, that we don't have a gap here, I say leave the underlayment out, mark the jamb, cut into it. Then when we put the underlayment in to install the floor up here, we take up that vertical space and we have a really tight, clean look. We're going to cut in from the corner, go back and clear the casing, and then clear it to the door stop. This type of saw will cut in both directions. May have to change direction. These are the profiles that we want to make sure that we slide out of the way after we've made our cuts. You can actually see them come out and make sure we don't have any other debris under there. And we'll want to clean this up to finish our install. Now's the time to put the underlayment back. Once it's in place, you'll see just how snug our fit is, because laminate will expand towards the sill plate. It's not going to come this way, so we want it to be real nice and tight and flush here, just like we got it. Now we're going to show undercutting a door jamb with an oscillating blade tool. You may be familiar with the brand name Dremel. There are multiple tools out there that hold a stationary blade and oscillate it back and forth. The reason I like this, the smaller cutting surface allows you much more control as you move around the corner of the door and encounter the different profiles of the door casing. The same technique we're going to use as far as marking the door jamb. We want to keep the underlayment out of the way, actually mark the jamb with the piece that's the same thickness that we're using, just a scrap piece here. We're only going up to the slab of the door, so we're just going to cut this side of the molding off. Now we'll be able to slide this underneath, and when we return the piece of underlayment, we get a very tight fit. One more tip for beginners: if this is your first time cutting a door jamb, I want to recommend the inside of a closet or a door where the door is mostly left open. Your transition strip is going to be here between the stop on the hinge side of the door, so when the slab is closed, it's directly under the slab. So for your first cut, all you're going to have to do is cut the casing, or this piece of molding profile, on this side. It allows you to build your skill set before you cut a door casing that's a focal point, because you want that finished vertical flush look as the final touch to your beautiful Chronotex floor.